Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum as we enter the weekend here. Yeah, it was a very volatile day here yesterday. The sell-off started already a couple of days ago, actually a bit earlier, and we saw the real sell-off then yesterday. Yeah, so at the moment, for me, there's basically two options. And again, I explained it in the Bitcoin video. Nobody on this planet knows exactly what's going to happen. It's only probabilities, and we can use now the Elliott Waves. That basically this move up worked out very nicely. I'm still waiting for another move up, ideally, to fulfill this entire scenario in an ideal case. But I don't know if it's going to happen, and therefore we need to now prepare for the possible scenarios that are to come. And for me, well, there are basically two key questions here. The first question is, that is what needs to be investigated. Are we in a bullish scenario or are we in a bearish scenario? For me at the moment, the bullish one is more likely. I did explain that before. Ethereum, since the low, has moved up around about 120, 130%, 125. For a high market cap crypto, this is quite a lot in the current environment. For me, therefore, the bullish scenario is more likely. Also based on how it has adhered to the overall bullish wave count. Nice. And also there are quite a few bullish possibilities on the chart, which I explained in previous videos. We can count this in several ways bullish. Just to show you three of them briefly before we get to the other thing. One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First impulse completed. And we're now in an A, B, C correction in a wave 2. That would be bullish, a 3-wave pullback. The other possibility is that we've done a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are still in the wave 5. And in this fifth wave, we've done a wave 1 and a wave 2 and another 1, 2. That would be a super bullish count. But we need to see some impulsive price action to entertain that further. The third option is that we've had the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that we count this here as a wave 5. It's possible. I had another look at it. Don't like that count. It's not harmonic, but you can do it. And then we are now in a 3-wave pullback, and it wouldn't work out. And again, here we've got a difficulty. We could say this was already the ABC. That's the more bullish count. Or we are only now doing the A, there will be a B, and we come down in a C. This is what the possibilities are for bullish counts, and we need to keep it on the radar and investigate. So from a bullish perspective, the question is really only how far does this pullback now go? And I'm going to tell you the key levels for that. Or are we, even though I find that less likely, but we can't be caught off guard, and there is still a probability for that, as I indicated before, we are in a bearish scenario, okay? And the bearish scenario for Ethereum would be very bearish. Again, there are a few here as well that are possible, but I want to show you one on the longer term chart where we moved up in a 1, 2, that was sort of in 2018. We came up in a 3, that was April, May 21. We came down in a wave 4. Now for me, that wave 4 pullback was far too strong, therefore I'm not in favor of this scenario. And then we moved up in a wave 5. From that wave 5 then we moved down. All of this movement down was basically a wave W. We're now in a next wave, or maybe completed that already here, and we're then coming down in a wave Y. One reason why this scenario is actually not too unlikely, I mean, I don't like that wave 4 pullback. On the log chart you can make it work much better, but even on the arithmetic chart it's not getting invalidated, so it's okay. One scenario that we need to keep in mind here is that from the high, when we draw the retracement levels of that wave W, we have pretty much come all the way to the 23.6% fib level. It's a fib level. On the log chart, we have pulled back to the 50% fib level. Now for a wave X retracement, that is ideal. And then we could entertain the idea that we go down in a wave Y. Now again, I don't think it's a very likely pattern at the moment, but as the low at $880 gets more threatened, we need to focus more on this, okay? That is just something we need to keep an eye on. And I just wanted to show you so that you're aware there are bearish patterns available. There are problems with them, for example, that strong wave 4 retracement, but it's possible. Yeah. Okay, so this is the bearish count that we need to have on the radar. At the moment, because we are quite far away from the 880 level, and because there are various bullish scenarios possible, I'm rather entertaining the idea of the bullish case. And here for me is the question now, how far do we retrace? I'm actually moving away a little bit from the idea that this is a 1-2, 1-2. It's just too, and by the way, below 1560, this will be invalidated anyway. It would just be too bullish in my opinion, yeah? Especially with this strong sell-off coming, it just doesn't look harmonic anymore. So leaves basically two options. Leaves the option that 1, 2, 3, 4, that this was the wave 5 and we're now in a pullback, ABC, or ABC. The other option, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that this here was an A, an overshooting wave B, and we're now coming down in the C. So, and that is what I can't answer to you. If I had to make a choice, I would be leaning towards the first scenario, basically because it's not an overshooting wave B is always rare. So this here was the 5 wave move, and we're now coming down into this wave 2 area. Now again, when will we know? We probably won't know until we go into this area, which is currently, and I'm going to adjust this now for you, based on this count. So we'll have to adjust this, and that shows we're already nearly in there. I'm making it larger due to the uncertainty. Yeah? We just have to be prepared for that. So that means at 1592, we could already have reached the reversal area. So key areas to look out for: 1592, 1560, 1456, 1320 at the moment. They are the key levels where we can expect a reversal. I'm not telling you there will be a reversal, but the price has a chance to reverse from here. At the moment, it's far away from certain, and we have to be very honest about that. Yeah, but this would be the bullish wave count, or one of the bullish wave counts, in which we would expect here, anywhere in this green area, a reversal to the upside. And as soon as we can see a reversal, I will of course make you aware. Yeah. At the moment, I would try to stay calm, not do too much, because I'd be waiting for more clarity in the chart. And as we get into this area, maybe we see here, let's say strong reactions to one of these levels, then we can look at that, and then we can make assumptions about, has the low of this wave 2 already been in? Yeah. So very interesting. So it's a very interesting time. Will be interesting, an interesting weekend. At the moment, I'll leave all of this as it is until we have more clarity. So I'll keep you updated about Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.